Thank you. Welcome to the 2025 Fall Product Town Hall. Tonight we're going to discuss the M2OS site and some data entry. My name is Vicki Hannes. I am the Product Program Manager in the Columbus office, and I cover the Northeast and North Central area of the state. Online with us tonight is Melissa Long. She's the Product Program Manager in Lincoln, and she covers the Southeast part of the state. We also have Tracy Charrington, who is in the Omaha office, and she covers the East Central part of the state. And then Kyla Endorf is our Product Program Manager in Grand Island, and she covers the central and western part of the state. And as well as Mickey Tai, our product program director, and she is located in the Omaha office. So welcome to everyone. Just a few housekeeping rules. We're going to put everybody on mute. We have started the recording. So we just ask you that you stay off mute. When I'm done with the presentation, then we'll have a little time for questions, and you can either type questions in the chat or raise your hand, and we'll unmute you and let you ask your question. So again, welcome and thank you for coming tonight. All right, come on. There we go. Just a couple general things to get started. Just as a reminder, there are a couple ways for girls to participate in the fall product program. They can use the in-person order card, or they can do online. And we're going to talk about the online part of it tonight. Online, they can offer customers to purchase nuts and chocolates, magazines, Tervis tumblers, the personalized products, candles, and the bark box. And when they get the material, when the girls get the materials, they're going to get a little M2 flyer that kind of explains how they can log in, how they can create their avatar, how they can share their site. And so that will be a helpful tool for them. As I mentioned, there are 6 different online shopping sites. The supporters can select their desired product line. With the nuts and chocolates, they are going to have 2 options. They could possibly get the option to do girl delivery, and with girl delivery, the items that are offered are the same items that are on the in-person nut and candy order card, or they could possibly be offered direct ship, and direct ship has those same items plus some exclusive items that are just online that they can purchase and have shipped directly to their homes or businesses. There's a magazine storefront, there's a personalized product storefront, there's tumblers, there's the bark box, and candles. So those are just the different products that we're going to be offering. And once a customer has completed their purchase in one storefront, they will have a little message that comes up and let them know that they can choose a different storefront to purchase items from as well. Well, I got ahead of myself a little bit. Sorry about that. So like I said, supporters can visit other storefronts after they check out online, and that's kind of shows you the message that they get. So tonight we're going to talk a little bit about the volunteer experience in M2OS. And just to start out with, you should have received an email by now that says that to manage the product program this year, you can set up your account. It would have come from gsnutsandmegs.com. Might it look like it came from Girl Scout Spirit of Nebraska as well. And that within that email is a link for you to create your password. Your user ID is the email address that you submitted to us when you completed the intent form online. And in that email, you'll click on the link, you'll access the site, create your password. If you were a troop fall product manager last year or service unit PSC, you can use the same email address and password as last year. It will still work. And if you have any questions, you can contact the customer service team that is listed on that email. Like I said, you should have received the invitation to log in on September 12th. If you don't find it, check your spam and your junk folders. If you still don't find it at that point, then please let one of us know, and we will follow up to make sure we have your email address correct. And you can either use the forgot password link, or we can try to resend you an email. All right, so I am going to switch over here and go to the M2OS site itself. And whoops. Okay. Okay. All right, and hopefully you can see this. So this is what the M2OS site looks like. It's gsnutsandmegs.com backslash admin backslash account backslash login. So once you have your account set up, you're going to go to the site. You're going to log in to the administration site, and this is a site that you will use as a volunteer. As a parent of a girl, you will use the participant site. So I'm going to go ahead and log in. Well, maybe I'll try to log in. Okay, and because the fact that I have 3 roles in the council, I'm a council, I have a council role, I have a service unit role, and a troop role. So I'm going to choose which one. Some of you volunteers may have more than one role because of what you do. If you help out with the service unit, if you help out the troop. So just right now, I'm going to choose my troop role, and then I'm going to go down here and continue. And so there's a welcome campaign. Is just a reminder of things that I need to do yet. One of the things that you can do is create an avatar, but we'll talk about that in just a little bit. The first thing that's going to happen when you first log in, which I have already done, is that there is a training video that is going to pop up. You cannot proceed any further until you watch that training video. And that training video is awesome. It goes through the M2OS site step by step. It shows you how to create an avatar, how to do the parent adult email campaigns, rewards, dashboard. It's very thorough. So if at any point during the program that you want to go back and view that video, this is what the dashboard looks like. And let me see if I can decrease this a little bit here. See it a little better maybe. All right, go back there. So this is your dashboard. So this kind of shows you your current status. You will see that last year I had a couple people that launched their campaign. So it has the stats from the troop from last year. If you are a troop manager for more than one troop, you will have a drop-down menu up here that shows which troop you're in. And so then you can just choose. But going back to the training video, on this dashboard, you will see a link that says training video. And if you click on that, there's the video. So then you can just click play and you can go through it. And if there's a certain task that you're looking for, you can just kind of slide forward to find, the slide that you're looking for, or you can just listen to the whole training again. But like I said, you do have to listen to this training before you can do anything else in M2OS. So that's the first step. Okay, the next step then is to create an avatar. And so up here in the left-hand corner, you can edit your avatar, you can create it. I haven't really created it. So if I click on edit avatar, it's going to take me to that page. And so then I can go in and I can change the face, I can change the eyes, I can change the eye color, hair, body style, shape. So as you can see, it's kind of changing the shape a little bit, type of body, clothing. So socks, if I want to put socks. All right, click up there. Bottom, so now it can change, if you want a pants, skirt, whatever. And then once you've created it, you will just click save, but I'm not going to do that right now. To go back to your dashboard, you can either click on this little house up here, that's basically the home key, or you can click down here where it says return to dashboard. And then if you click return to dashboard, it's only going to show you the links for these items. But if you want to see the campaign metrics, you just click here. And so that will show your current status. So it updates with the sales every day. It shows you what you did last year compared to this year. So I'm going to hide that for just a little bit because I want to use this part of the dashboard. The next step that you need to do after you created your avatar, or you can do this step first, is the parent adult email campaign. So you're going to click on there and you will see that there is a girls names from your troop and their email. So this is a place where you can go to check to make sure that all your girls are listed, that the emails are in there. And if you have a parent or a girl, this is actually the parent. So if you have a parent that isn't listed in there that you know is in your troop, you can go ahead and add a contact. So you just click add contact. You would put the parent's first name, parent's last name, and the email address, and then save and close. And then, so right now I have, you see it's kind of got a gold color under status. That means that I've already queued it up for sending. So what I did is I went in here and made sure that the parent name was right, the email was right, and then I just clicked continue. And so that now has queued it up. So on the 19th, an email is going to go out to this person with information on how to get her daughter's account set up. Okay. If you are missing any girls, well, I'll get to that point in just a minute. So this is just the email campaign. So you want to go through and verify these email addresses and make sure everything's correct so that those emails automatically go out on September 19th. Okay, so the next thing we're going to talk about a little bit is opting out of rewards. If you have already attended training, you know that we have talked about that. What opt-out means is that the girls and parents will sign a contract that says that they would prefer to get 20% troop profit. They don't want the cumulative rewards or nut bucks. They just want the extra profit. They still get the patches that they earn. And so to update your account in M2OS, you're going to go over here under rewards and patches, and you're going to click on reward opt-out. And you will see, because I have 3 troops in here, all 3 of my troops are listed. So if one of them has decided to opt out, I'm going to take and toggle this off so it looks completely white. And then I'm going to click update. I'm not going to change it right at this moment because I don't know if this troop is opting out yet. So I'm just going to close it. Well, maybe I am. I'm coming. Close it. Okay, so I did change it back. So if you do make the changes, make sure you click that update button to make sure that it updates. And just as a reminder, the reward opt-out contract is due to your product sale coordinator by October 17th. Okay, going back to the dashboard, as I mentioned before, if you want to change roles or edit your avatar, update your profile, you can do that by going over here to this little icon over here. And you can change it. If I show the campaign metrics, it shows if you have more than one troop, then you can do the drop-down menu. So I want to go to this troop. So now it's changed. My information is different. Last year, I didn't have anybody do the campaign or anything like that. So this troop is starting pretty much fresh this year because there was no data from last year. Okay. And then, like I said, if you want to change roles, like if I wanted to go to the service unit, I would click here and continue. And then the service unit has some different things to do, but I'm not going to complete that right now. So I'm going to go back to troop. All right. The next thing that we're going to talk about, I'm going to hide the metrics again. In October, when we complete the in-person order card, The parents have the ability to enter those order card orders in the system, but for some reason, if they can't do it, they aren't able to do it, they miss the deadline, you as the Troop Fall Product Manager can do that. And so to do that, you're going to go under Product Management. You're going to click on Paper Order Entry. In my case, I need to search the Troop 70507. And then I would click the girl's name. And okay, 70. I don't have my girl in that one Troop yet. Why are my girls not in there? Not sure why my girls aren't in there. Oh, you know what? I don't think they got uploaded yet. So anyway, you would search your troop. If you only have one troop number, your troop would automatically come up. And then once the results come down here, you will see a girl's name. And so you would just click the plus sign in front of her name, and then you would go to the paper order entries. I'm going to back out of here for just a second, and I'm going to go to different, just so I can show you what I'm talking about. Nope. Okay, paper order entry. 58278. This true. Well, I know that's true because. Okay, I'm gonna have to do some checking on that. Why I can't enter paper orders? Oh, you know what? I know why, because it hasn't gone live yet. My bad. Sorry about that. So when it gets to that point, you will click on that paper order entry, and you will click on the girl's name, and then it will have a grid, and it will ask you to enter in the number of items sold for each product. So for honey roasted peanuts, how many honey roasted peanuts on it? And then you'll do that for each girl. If the parents enter those items in, I would still suggest that you get a copy of their order card from them, just so that you can take that and verify the numbers that they put in the system so that they match with the paper order card. So, okay, sorry about that. Personalized patches are patches that girls can earn if they send 20 or more emails. They create their avatar. They use the share my site function, and they have over $375 in sales. If you want to see if a girl has earned the patch, you can go to personalized patch. You'll see patch earners, and then you'll have a list down here of the girls who have earned it so far. And the status will show that it's either in production or it might need some information. And so if it needs information, you can just click on that girl's name and find out if their address is missing, if there's something missing. Again, with rewards, same thing. You can see the rewards. If the girls do enter their nut and candy order cards items in, or their online sales or rewards will automatically update as the sales come in, and they can go in and they can make choices at the levels that have choices. If you want to check to see if those girls have made the choices, you can come to this earners page, click on the girl's name, and then you can see if she's made the choices or if it's still pending choices. Reports. There's all kinds of great reports in here. The all sales report is a good one that just kind of shows you where you're at with sales. you can click on the girl's name, and here you can view the paper orders. So this gives you an idea of what that order grid looks like. And so, like I said, you can go in and put a quantity for each item based on the order card that is given to you, or you can verify those numbers the same way. So that is another way to get to it. If you just go under all sales report here and click on the plus sign in front of the girl's name, you can get to that paper order. Here's over here on the right hand side is a summary of the sales that the troop has at this point. Of course, it's 0 at this time. You can do a separate magazine report, direct ship nuts, the online girl delivered, the personalized products, tumblers, the bark box, the candles. Then there's special reports. If you want an overall view of the orders, the financials, the rewards, you can do those special reports. And then the summary report. This is a good one that I always like to use. It shows you total sales, your magazine sales, your direct ship sales, your girl delivered. It breaks it down by every category. And then over here, it has the totals of everything. Okay, let's go back to this. Delivery tickets. Delivery tickets won't actually show up on the dashboard until we submit the nut and candy order in October. Once that's submitted, you'll see a link that says delivery tickets, and then you can go in and print tickets. You can print a couple different ways. You can print the delivery ticket for the nuts and candies that the girls have sold, and you can use that to help sort your items and prepare to deliver the products to the girls. You can also print a rewards delivery ticket that shows what each girl is supposed to receive. But again, that link won't show up until we submit the actual nut and candy order in October. Banking and payment under financials is another one that is good to use. The troop payments, we don't use the ACH system within M2OS. We do that on the back side, on our side. So you won't see troop payments, but you can actually use the girl payment. And in the girl payment, you can click on the Girl Scout, and you can go in. Oops. Oops, got to back up here. Sorry. Okay, click on the troop, and then you see the girl. And then once she has products in there, there will be a plus sign in front of her name. And so then you can go in and you can add payments made to you personally for the in-person. Online sales will automatically update on here, but any in-person order card money or care to share payments that are made, you can actually add those payments in here. So it's kind of like a checks and balance type thing for you. And then last, customer service. If you need to contact customer service, you can contact them there. If you go back to the main page, there are also FAQs, which let me log out here real quick. And so down here, if you go to contact, there's a page that comes up that shows you assistance with registration, technical assistance, ordering assistance, program details, rewards reporting, the training video for participants and volunteers. There's all kinds of great help on this page once you hit contact us. All right, I'm going to stop for a moment. Are there any questions about anything that I showed in the M2OS site at this point?
Yes.
Okay.
Question. We did a girl registration event on Saturday. When are those girls entered into the system? Is it the troop leader that's entering them in the system, or do they need to be turned over to you all?
They will be entered in by the council as soon as the registration or the membership registrations have been completed in the membership system. We get a file that we upload with the girl information from our membership data person. And we do that.
Next question.
Yes.
Oh, go ahead and finish. I'm sorry.
I said that we'll do that quite often at the start of the program, so we can get those girls the information in as soon as we can.
Okay, perfect. I did go in and look at my troop members, and looks like most everybody has been entered. Can I safely assume then that those are only active participants, so they would have registered again for
Yes.
the current year?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Okay. Awesome.
Great question.
Awesome. Okay. And I think I had one other question about some of these things on these last couple of screens, or the FAQ. Will the parents have access to that information on
Yes.
their site? Oh yeah, because you're
Yes.
showing the troop leader, the girl site, right?
I was showing the volunteer
No,
site,
you're
but the girl site will also have that same information. If they hit that contact us, it will have that page that shows them all those FAQs and stuff.
Perfect. Okay. Thank you.
Great questions.
Vicky, did you see the one that's in the chat?
No, I didn't. I
Okay.
can't see the chat from my page
Okay.
here, so.
That's fine. Is there an app or is it just the website for the girls? It is just the website. There is no
Just
app.
the website. Yeah. The fall product one, unfortunately, doesn't have an app. You just have to log into the website. You can log into the website from your phone, but you'd have to, do it like under your Safari or Google or whatever, Explorer, whatever you have on your phone. But there is no particular app.
Vicky, I had
Yes.
2 individual girls participating, my 2 daughters, and I had my troop, one of my girls dropped, so she's just individual now. Are they
Okay.
going to show up under the same, like if I go in as a volunteer, will both my girls show up to toggle between them by troop, or how does that work?
Is this Josie?
Yes.
Sorry, I can't see faces on my screen right now. Josie, they will show up. You'll be able to toggle to them. It will show up under the IRG or individual girl member troop that we assign them to. Tracy, can you tell her what that number is?
Yeah, Josie, your girls are in 74778. That's our opt-out IGM troop, IRG troop. So they're both there. You should get the parent launch email on Friday for both of them. And then you can go in and you can toggle back and forth between them and enter their stuff and may have them do their avatars and all that fun stuff.
Okay, I already got an email to set it up, and I set it up. I don't know if that's still through because I had a troop initially.
That's because you had a troop. You set it then up under your troop. That one we'll have to take out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
I'll fix that on the backside.
Yeah.
But you'll go in and go in with the parent one on Friday. If you don't get it, let me know. Because of you already being in there with a troop, I'm not sure. If I take the troop out, it should put you over as like the IRGs, but
It should. It should.
Yeah.
As far as I know, but if it doesn't, let us know.
Yeah.
Okay, are there any other questions about the volunteer site in M2OS? If not, I'm going to stop sharing this. I'm going to go back to my PowerPoint. And I just want to, oh, come on. Okay, gets a little temporary. So this is what the delivery ticket slide will look like, or the delivery ticket link will look like once it's live. You can choose by delivery site, by troop. You can include the financials. Just note that if you include financials on the delivery ticket, they will not be up to date because we are still selling products online after the, this is based on the date that we submit the nut and candy order, the in-person one. And so the financials won't be updated for the delivery ticket because of that. So if you want more exact information, then you need to go to reports and generate a report. Okay. Why is this? Come on. There's that. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to share is just a little bit about the Girl Scout experience. So if you are a parent that has girls that are participating, they will get that email on Friday. The parents will get the email, and again, they can go in, they can design their avatar, they can set up their platform. There's a place where they can go in and make sure that their information is correct. You can put your address in there so that if they earn the personalized patch, it's already set in there to go, set up and ready to go. You will see up here kind of in the middle, this is what the girl page will look like. This is what the volunteer page will look like. The girls, once the girls get logged in, this is what their dashboard will look like in this screenshot over here on the right. And then they can go in, they can create their goals, build the avatar, they can make a video if they want to include in video. They have all the tools to run their business. So they can send emails from here. They can do the share my site with social media. They take the link and they copy the link. They can put it in a text. They can put it in an email. They can put it on social media. There's printable business cards. There's door hangers with QR codes. All those tools, all those things are in the participant site. Again, the Share My Site toolkit, many ways to share. There's downloadable images. They can copy the storefront link to send, whether it's a text, an email. They can share it again on their social media. Just as a reminder, this is kind of just a friends and family type sale. It's not, as public as a cookie sale, but we encourage everybody to reach out to as many people as they can. Again, here's what the participants dashboard looks like. There is a supporter email. That's something new that they just started that you can click, and it will send them email to the supporters thanking them for making your purchase. The Girl Scouts avatar room has virtual rewards and a troop photo that they can visit throughout the sale. They can manage their nut and candy order card entry in here. As I mentioned before, they can select rewards, there's sales reports. There's all kinds of information that the parent can look at in the girl site. New this year is they do have a things to do today. As you saw when I logged into mine, it reminded me that I needed to create the avatar. And so when they log in, there will be things to do that pop up, maybe share my site, maybe update your avatar, create your avatar. It will have pop-up reminders every time you log in. Here's the supporter thank you that they can send. The email will say, thank you for supporting Girl Scouts with your recent purchase. Your support means a real difference. You're helping me and my troop earn proceeds that fund amazing experiences. If you'd like to buy additional products from me, please visit my online site to place your order before the sale ends. So that's been kind of new the last 2 years here. So at this point, that is my presentation. Are there any additional questions that we have? Oops. All right, now I can see the chat. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, you can contact any of the product program managers and we can help answer your questions. We are very excited for the girls to get started on Friday and just hope that they are very successful this fall. My team, is there anything else that we need to add?
Just a big thank you for everybody tonight for tuning in. Remember, we'll have these periodically here in the next month or so. So watch for those additional town halls coming up to cover additional topics within the product program.
Yes,
Thank you. I
thank
have
you,
one more
everyone.
question. I have one more question.
Yes.
I can go ahead and set up the emails and all that to go. It will automatically send on the 19th, correct?
That is correct.
Perfect. Okay. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good question. Good question.
You may have already said this, but if we go like door-to-door sales, is there an online payment option?
No, there's not.
No.
Okay. So
Not
then if
not
we're
like
just taking cash payments as individual girls, Tracy, do I just give that to you?
Yeah, you submit it up through the POS. Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Well, those cookie sales, that format really has us spoiled, doesn't it?
yeah, it does.
I know it, Patricia. It has.
Wow.
We'll get there with fall. We'll get there.
Yeah, it's evolving. It's evolving. All right. Well, if there
That's
isn't
all I
any more
had. Thank you
questions,
so much.
we'll give you some part of your night back, and thank you for joining us. And good luck with your sales. We hope everybody makes their goals.
Thanks, everyone. Have a great night.
Thank you, everybody. Wow, they bailed fast.